going to share now is called The Education of the Brotherhood. So I hope, brothers, you're in here and you're listening. This could really be for you. A lot of my brothers are growing curious, furious even. Why are the majority of sisters single? Or they end up with the guy you could have done better than. Or hell, anything, just as long as it's not you. This triggered my curiosity, so I figured maybe, just maybe, I could tackle a study, try to explain this conundrum, what a sister needs from a brother. The education of the brotherhood, from a sister's point of view. So I had a few sisters help me out. Tererai sounded smitten, gave her account so passionately, husky-voiced, starting lesson 1. Brothers, you need to take notes. She said. He looked into my brown eyes, took my hand and said softly, I've only just met you, and I'm asking a lot of questions. Not because I want to go past first base to third base without the ring. The opposite. You're like an amazing bestseller, unputdownable. I can't get enough of you. I like tapping into the reservoirs of your mind to discover what pays rent there. To plug into the depth and profundity of thought prominent in your subconscious, because you fascinate me. I have searched all over. Truth be told, I didn't know what for, till I collided head-on with the woman my children will call Mom someday soon. So the first thing Tererai said, and I agreed on this, his words. Just by opening his mouth, he allowed the sister to take a glimpse of the prince hidden behind the popper. Travel time to give her the preview of what movies are made of. Brothers, don't hit a brain drain. Put those 5 to work. Think. First impressions go a long way. Uletu had no doubt about it, his actions. Sweetie, your words can get you access into, it doesn't guarantee ownership. Your words are the traffic that carries you into her faculty. A one-way ticket into the basics of her intuition, connecting your train of thought to the railroad of answers, embedded in the realms of her mind. This is byway a return ticket. Now all she wants is to be steered smoothly into the highway of your imagination, capturing pictorials and possibilities of the future you envision for her. And your words, coupled with corresponding actions, are the rare fare she needs to see paid into this reality. Sweet nothings fade into nothing when your words keep repeating the disappearing act, vanishing into thin air. Their existence verified and evidenced only by your constant blah, blah, blah. Park action where your words are for a smooth transition. Tamika's topic of obsession hung on a C word. Oh, and brothers, not the cash or the car, his character. Character to a woman is summed up like this. It is the sum total of the choices you have made in your life, the impact they will have on her and the future you have together, how you take responsibility, and yes, sisters, they wish upon a star for a brother who fits this bill. Not perfect, but close, strong as well as tender. Your character shapes her backbone, your values her resolve. She studies you seriously, furiously takes notes for the things you say when you joke. Finds confidence in the firmness and conviction that travels with your voice, certainty in the contours of your integrity as you take the lead naturally. Finds security that even if her world crumbles, there's a solid pillar of shoulders to lean on, a huge mass of chest to cry on. Your strength stands as shaft for hers. She can face anything and everything. His trust became the most voted for point. Sisters young and old poured out their hearts. His ability to trust me gives me a reason to love him. He's not afraid to let me in, to admit that he's not perfect and that he messes up. He's not afraid to let me venture into the complexity that is his mind. His fears and insecurities, his hopes and his dreams, his confident and vulnerable moments. Man enough to admit that he does not know everything, that he's not Superman. The most attractive trait in him being that he trusts himself to a higher source. The last thing sisters said blew me away. I mean, it didn't make sense. Fatima, an older woman, almost my grandma's age, said this so soberly, I did a double take. His pride. I thought, oh no, douchebags are all over. We have enough ignorant and arrogant brothers. Grandma was eccentric. But Gogo knew I'd misunderstand, so she gave me a breakdown, letter by letter breakdown. P, for the potential he has when nothing else works for him. To be the father my children will brag about. The title he will carry with honor to his dying day. Providing for his family, protecting his womenfolk, and being an example to his sons of what a man looks like. Winning adoration from his daughters, building hope for their future. R, the respect he has for a woman, would never lay a finger on her, reasons out his anger without rage, resolving to improve himself daily in any way he can. I, imitates Christ without shame, immutable in his love for the wife of his choice, initiating the ideals he upholds in his mind so that they become his reality, so he never regrets the choices he has made in life. D, deeply devoted to the word and not likely to be pushed back and forth by peer pressure, daring in his choice of friends and outlook on life, desiring only to be a one-woman man, dependable and devoted dad. E, enduring all things, understanding fully that life is a journey down a busy freeway, extraordinary because he's an ordinary man willing enough to do something extra to better himself and his environment, his pride. Bottom line, are you taking notes? All a sister needs is a brother who knows how to bring his words, his actions, his character, his trust, and his pride to the drawing board. Allow these to be the maps and compasses he needs to navigate. Then sit in the driving seat of destiny, manning the traffic safety signs. Your head-on collision with the right sister might just be up ahead. All I know is I had a little help in the education of the brotherhood from a sister's point of view. I'm no expert though.